Hi everyone, it's that time. It's time to process the garlic and get them planted. Now I have here 3 bunches that I bought down the road actually. I saw it on Nextdoor. Someone has a little, farm garden in their backyard and they had extra garlic and they set up a stand. I wish I could do that in my property, but the road here and there's no such thing as a sidewalk, so no can do. But so we drove down a little ways and picked up just 1 bag. I had seen this message like later, so all the really good ones were taken. But there's a few nice size cloves in here. And hopefully maybe, with the fertility of the soil or better care, I'll end up with nicer cloves next year. We'll see. I have no idea what variety this is, so it'll be a surprise. Alright, so what I'm doing here, being that I had a virus last year in my alliums and my garlic, is that I'm going to do something I saw Jock in the garden do a few weeks ago, and that is to treat the cloves with isopropyl alcohol. Just any old alcohol. You can even use, vodka or whatever cheap alcohol you can find. Minimum of 40% proof, I think it's called. So I'm gonna treat all the garlic, even the ones that I didn't grow myself, just across the board, in case they got contaminated somehow. So it's just store-bought rubbing alcohol. This one's 70%. I'm separating out the bulbs that I bought, so I know for next year which ones they are when they come up. So I just give this a good dunk for 10 minutes and then we'll move on to the next thing. The extra small cloves I will separate and I will process for kitchen use. I'll probably grind it up and freeze it. I like the incorporating it with olive oil and keeping that in the freezer in like a flat pack and then just breaking off how much you need. I think that has been a game changer in the kitchen for me. So cool. So that's probably what I'm going to do with the leftovers that I will not be planting today. Now my garlic bulbs that I planted is a mix of Music and German Red, and sometimes I can tell which ones are red and sometimes I can't, so it's a mishmash. But really I'm no connoisseur here, so it all tastes the same to me. So I have some really nice size cloves here, the size of my thumb even, and some a little bit bigger. So I expect if the alcohol process and I don't continue the virus, that I should have really good crop next year. Since we've killed off a lot of life in that garlic, I have here my betta fish water, just cleaned out the tank, and now I'm going to add some compost tea. This bucket has been sitting for over a year. It's got lots of plant material just sitting there collecting anaerobic bacteria and some bugs, little gnats get in there, and I don't know what else, but for the most part it will add bacterial life into our garlic here. It's kind of a pre-fertilizing. So while we wait for the compost tea soak, let's prep the bed. That piece of wire mesh was to keep the squirrels from digging up the bed, and we obviously have some weeds, but I'm not too worried about the weeds in the bed right now. I am going to be making holes. Now I have 45 of the garlic cloves that I grew, and then I didn't count yet the one I bought, but we're just gonna make as many holes as we can, and then we'll find somewhere else to plug in the extras. Now I have a lot of things to dibble with, but this one, it's like a metal, I don't know, broken metal something that's lying around in our house. So it's the one I saw, picked it up, and then a little shovely thing just to pull in the dirt if I need to, or get the more weeds out. All right, let's go. So I'm just doing some lines just so I can eyeball my spacing. I'm going a little bit further apart this time. Hopefully that will encourage bigger bulbs. One, two, three, four, five. All right, if I have more than 9, then I'm gonna be in good company. Let's make a line the other way. Parts of the soil is harder than others. The chickens compacted this, and it is clay, so some spots are going to be tougher for the garlic to grow through, probably. Oops. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 times 5. That's good. I think that's plenty. Let's get our garlic. I get to use my little gift. Right. Now, I'm wearing some pre-Halloween garb, or Halloween parade garb here. Not exactly gardening style. Here we go. The pointy end is your plant, and the blunt end is your roots. Alright, looks like I have 4 holes leftovers that I could put some more in or not. But I probably will, because what's the point of not doing it? Alright, now we're just going to take my compost tea water and... Nope, not those holes. Watering these holes in. Alright, I got 61 cloves of garlic in. I will get a couple more to fill in the missing 4 that I have here, that I have space for. And, oh, mulch. I have to mulch this. I have a little bit of leaf mulch left. Obviously, it's fall and there's plenty of, I think we'll mow another turn. So there's a lot of grass clippings and leaves mixed in. That will make a good mulch. So I'm looking forward to that. I also have a compost going, even though there's not much in there, but I'll probably do that in the spring. But otherwise, we're all done with the garlic. It's maybe 2 weeks late. Depends on, the weather. I think we've only had really one real frost. So I don't think I was super late, But it will grow and it will be there in the summer. And maybe it won't be as big as it could have been if I had planted 2 weeks ago. But the forecast is not set to freeze heavily in the next week anyway. So I think that'll be enough time for them to get their roots in, grow a little bit. I think November, I don't know anything. Never mind. I think November of nothing. I hope November will be a little bit mild, even though, we already said we were going to have an early winter, but so far it has not been the case. So maybe November will also be mild, and that will get our garlic established pretty good. All right, that's it for today. Off to do some Halloween shenanigans. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.